On the state of the economy, the summit maintains that the view that the tax burden being borne by Kenyans is unreasonable and unsustainable. The Kenya Kwanza regime is failing the test of being caring and compassionate. Paying taxes should never be a punishment, but a patriotic duty. Under the KK regime, taxation is a punishment that is hurting the entire economy. We remain opposed to the 16% tax on petroleum products. We remain opposed to the housing tax and its colonial undertones that make it look like the infamous hut tax of the colonial era. We are deeply opposed to the high pay rates that Kenyan workers are being forced to endure. We remain opposed to the subjection of the retiree pensions to taxation. We also remain opposed deeply to the idea of subjecting farm produce to taxation. It is our position that forcing farmers to part with 5 shillings for every 100 shillings they make from their farm produce is unreasonable and cruel. We encourage our farmers to resist this tax with all their might. On NADCO, we have been adequately briefed on the progress, including a number of bills, and to be exact, 9 of them, that have been lined up for the implementation of the report. We express gratitude to Parliament for the adoption of the report that was a product of a bipartisan consensus and wide public participation. We retain the view that the report must be implemented as is. It is also our position that the processing of the NADCO report and the bills should be fast-tracked. Regrettably, we have also been informed of forces within KK, in and outside of Parliament, who are determined to undermine the report and the bills. We notify those forces that should any efforts to undermine or tamper with the report succeed, there will be very heavy price to pay. In this regard, we call on Honorable William Ruto to rein on the speakers of the 2 houses of Parliament and a number of members of the National Executive who are hell-bent on derailing the NADCO report and the bills. Those leaders have clearly demonstrated a determination to delay, and even kill the NADCO report, which is a negotiated document that pulled the country out of hostilities to the peace that obtains today. Nobody should take the present situation as a given or for granted. We also express support to the principle of the 2/3 gender rule and its inclusion as part of the NADCO report.